We have reason to believe that the Trump administration has already begun staging the Texas National Guard for deployment in Illinois. I want to be very clear on this point, and I want to speak directly to the press right now. We know before anything has happened here that the Trump plan is to use any excuse to deploy armed military personnel to Chicago. If someone flings a sand...
And that's a good thing. J.B. Pritzker, what's the problem with that? And my thing is this, ladies and gentlemen, this is just another form of virtue signaling when it comes to Brandon Johnson. You see Pinhead Johnson in the back clearly, and J.B. Pritzker, who basically doesn't miss a meal. And my thing is this, and we spoke about this on Fox News. I'm pretty sure you guys saw it because it's like trending everywhere now. But these people do not understand that we have to live in these crime-infested neighborhoods on the south side, over east, on the west side. You know, these people have a police detail. They have security. They don't have to live in these places that we live. So for J.B. Pritzker to say that Trump is basically trying to do something bad when it comes to sending the National Guard to Chicago, that might be actually happening this week. So guys, buckle up, because we might be seeing some troops here in Chicago, which is very, very needed, guys, because this is just absolutely getting out of control.
Sandwich at an ICE agent. Trump will try and go on TV and declare an emergency in Chicago. I'm imploring everyone, if and when that happens, do not take the bait. We have...
Well, it's not bait, fat boy, because people are dying. You feel what I'm saying? Like, people are out here dying, and you're sitting up here trying to make it seem like this is political. There's nothing political about people losing their lives. It's the same with all of the other liberal cities as well, as far as New York, St. Louis, Baltimore, Denver, Boston. And it's the same with other countries as well. Ukraine and Russia, Israel and Gaza, or Hamas. Well, I'm not going to say Hamas. I'm going to just say Gaza. You know, like China and Taiwan, whatever you call it, guys. Death and destruction is never the answer. I think it's always a way, and I think it's always space for people to have sit downs and basically consult their differences, and if they can come to a conclusion. But with J.B. Pritzker and Brandon Johnson, they don't want to do that, guys. So I'm not sure what's the problem. But let's see what Zoe Lee is talking about, guys. Let's do it.
I grew up in the suburbs, and I've never had to deal with gun violence until I was older and in my mid-20s when I moved to Chicago once my father passed away. My mother's originally from Chicago. And the fact of seeing seniors getting killed, our children getting killed, mothers getting killed, young men getting killed, and we are not getting any help at all. It's starting to become normalized, and that is not normal. I grew up.
Shout out to Zoe Lee, Fox and Friends. Man, Chicago flips red. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. They came a long way. I seen this group when they first started out, and honestly, guys, they just done a fantastic job. Absolutely fantastic job. They've been going to City Hall, confronting Brandon Johnson and the 50 aldermen on their disgraced policies and things like that. You got to give them credit. You got to give Zoe, Danny, and the crew credit, guys. And like I said, in the media, they call me, Danny, Mr. Dennis, and Zoe, they calling us the Four Horsemen. I kind of like the name, because, I mean, other than Prosperity and a few other people like Michael Youngman, them, because I'm not counting P. Ray, bro. She's a Democrat. But other than us, I mean, yeah, there are some other conservative Republicans out there that's doing their job. That's on the, black conservative movement. But, I mean, as far as boots on the ground and in the streets, actually, like, getting the people to understand policies and things like that, come on, man. It's the Four Horsemen, baby. Let's do it. But let's see what Trump's talking about, guys. You already know he's not playing when it comes to sending these troops. He's definitely not. Sorry, guys. Yeah, Trump ain't joking around, guys. And I'm glad that Trump is doing this. You know, like I said, guys, you know, I used to be like a huge, big Trump. So you guys remember the flag and stuff in the back. I still got my hat up there, you know. But it's like, you know, when it comes to the 600,000 Chinese kids, you know, coming to America, when it comes to Ivy League schools like Harvard and such like that, Yale. I mean, those spots could have went to American kids, and I'm standing on that. That's not America first. But I digress. You know, there are some things Trump, you know, I'm not really approving. But when it comes to this, sending troops to Chicago, Trump, absolutely. Sending ICE to get the illegal migrants out of our neighborhoods, absolutely. There's 100%. I'm going to always support that. So, without further ado, let's see what Trump's talking about in this short clip, guys. Man, I am off today. What's going on?
Well, we're going in. I didn't say when. We're going in. When you lose, look, I have an obligation. This isn't a political thing. I have an obligation. I would love to have him call. I would love the governor of Illinois. I'd be honored to take his call. All he has to do is say, sir, we need help. It's out of control. And everyone knows it is. He's not kidding anyone. Well, we're going in. I didn't say when. We're going in. When you...
Right. I didn't say if. I said when. I didn't say if we're going in. Okay, guys? So when they go in, it's gonna basically have the crime down just off of appearance alone, guys, with the National Guard. Now, when it comes to the Chicago Police Department, I mean, yes, I think Lieutenant Snell sucks, but when it comes to the officers here in Chicago, they definitely do the best they can, guys. You can never, ever dispute that. Now, granted, are there cops that's just sitting in their, you know, patrol cars for like 8 hours and then they just go home? Absolutely. Those are the cops that just need to basically either retire or be fired for sure. So, it's like when it comes to the cops, and even like, guys, I just had to call the cops like a couple days ago. Oh my God, guys. It took them a full minute for them to answer the phone. 60 seconds. I'd be dead. Well, I think my wife called. It wasn't me, but still. It took them 60 seconds for them to answer the phone. 911, what's your emergency? Hello, sir, are you there? No, bitch. I'm dead. What do you mean? It's been 60 seconds. What are you talking about? You know how much you look. Just letting you guys know, 60 seconds is a long time when someone's trying to kill you. Okay? You ever seen a Jason movie? You know, or Michael Myers, and he chasing you, and he's basically about to kill the person, and they've been running, and they like, what? It's only been 10 seconds? Yes. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like that in real life as well, guys. So let's check out this last clip. This is the... Oh, who was that handsome guy? Who was that guy? But this is the clip that has been going basically viral everywhere, guys. A lot of people has been reacting to this. Kingdom reacts. There are so many, guys. I honestly can't even count on both of my hands. But a lot of people have been reacting to this clip, guys, of Mr. Dennis, Osiris, and myself, basically letting the people of Chicago know how dangerous it is out here. And I'm going to let you guys know how dangerous it is and just how Chicago truly is after we play this clip, guys. But this is just the short version.
So it's just gone from bad to worse to disastrous.
No one really feels safe. It's impossible to feel safe in a city like this, especially with the leadership we have.
The kids nowadays, they're just wreaking havoc in all of the neighborhoods. We didn't play with guns and we didn't listen to drill rap music like at this very young age. Like these kids are carrying guns like around the ages of 8 years old, and they're killing other 8-year-old kids with guns. It's insane to me.
So it's just gone from bad to worse.
Yeah, guy. That is insane. Because it's like at the end of the day, guys, we got to understand what we're dealing with here. And what we're dealing with is death in Chicago. This is not okay, guys. When I mean kids is killing kids, I truly mean this. And not only they're just holding guns and stuff, they're smoking weed. I seen a child. I'm talking a literal child, a kid, smoking a blunt. Bro, this kid literally doesn't have a chance. Doesn't have a chance. No chance at all. Like Vince McMahon. And on top of that, we're not prioritizing family, with a nuclear family, I should say. Men aren't prioritizing masculinity in our community. We're not prioritizing businesses. We're not prioritizing women to basically prioritize marriage before, they let a dude explode inside of them. Yeah, we're not teaching that stuff in the black community. Okay? And that's the problem with Negroes. And I was watching a few reactions, because I don't know why, guys. I'm starting to get famous a little bit. I don't know. Black Nick Fuentes is starting to get out there a little bit. But I've been watching people react to my videos and stuff like that. I got the haters. I got the people that, like the videos and stuff like that. But I've been hearing a lot of people say, I don't like the Chicago conservatives' approach. What do you mean, bro? If I say 1 + 1 is 2 or 1 + 1 is fucking 2, does it change the fact that it's a objective truth? No, it does not. So for you to say, oh, your delivery is too bad and people won't listen to you because you sound like an asshole, I don't care. I honestly think majority of people come to me for, people just come to me and ask me questions. They want my opinion on things because they know I'm going to keep it real. They know I'm going to keep it a thou. Okay? So it's like, I don't have a problem with telling people the truth. I never had a problem doing that, if I'm being honest. But it's like, people are too sensitive when it comes to me telling you that black people commit over 50% of the violent crimes here in America, especially in liberal cities like Chicago. I keep telling you guys that over 60, it's almost damn near 70 now. I think that number is higher now, but we're just going to stick with 67, guys, just to be on the safe side. But over 67% of Chicago believe that crime is the #1 problem. And I was telling this dumbass Brandon Johnson guy, I never voted blue anywhere. I don't care about the Democratic Party at all. They can eat shit for all I care, because that's what donkeys do. But I was telling this jackass that the Republican movement, the percentage in Chicago is 37%. It's actually way higher now. I think it's closer to the 42% range now. But in 2024, it was at 37%. I believe 4 years ago, it was at 12 or 13. Correct me if I'm wrong. But we got to start looking at the numbers. We got to start looking at the progression. Danny, Zoe, Chicago flips red. You got Mr. Dennis out there going crazy with the numbers and the facts and statistics. Him calling out Roland Martin. I think that was hilarious. And it's like, guys, we really doing big things in Chicago now. And, look, a lot of people don't agree with what I say. But honestly, do I look like I care? No, I don't. I could care less, if I'm being honest with you guys. But I really do appreciate Trump doing this, guys, because none of this, when it comes to, illegal migrants getting the hell out of our city because they don't belong here to begin with, coming here illegally without being vetted or documented, that is a crime within itself. I've said this many times. I said this in person. I said this on this show. I said it on Fox News. And I'm standing on that. I don't care if Javier's granddad and his son and his grandson. Look, man, Javier was illegal, okay? And honestly, I'm not really too I don't really approve of what do you call them when you have an illegal migrant that comes here and another illegal migrant that's a woman that come here, you know, they come together and they have a baby in America, and now that baby's American. So now, I can't leave my child because I don't, because, you know, I don't know what the hell you call those, but yeah, I'm not really a fan of that either. You know, like you can go back to Mexico or Venezuela or China or the Middle East, and your husband can go back as well, and your baby. You guys can all go back like a big happy family, you know? So I just appreciate Trump and Tom Homan and the Trump administration doing that for sure, guys. But other than that, guys, I actually have a special announcement that I want to make. Guys, I'm doing giveaways now, okay, guys? Now, I'm giving away Don't Vote Blue No Matter Who shirts. And I'm actually going to be making some new t-shirts, guys. Just give me some ideas of what you guys want. Do you guys want, I don't know, like Black Groper shirts? You know, because I might make me a Black Groper shirt. Because, you know, I'm kind of rocking with the Groper movement right now. But yeah, guys, I got merch. And I'm going to be, you know, just giving out t-shirts and stuff like that. Probably some of the Chicago Conservative shirts. But, guys, you have to be subscribed to the channel. And you have to at least comment under 3 videos, guys. That's the deal, okay? So, at the end of the month, I'm going to be basically, well, I'll say like towards the end of September, I'm going to be picking somebody random out of my comment section who subscribed, because I can see who subscribed now, which is very, very useful. And I'm going to see, and then actually, which is pretty funny, when I click the profile or whatever, I can actually see how many videos the person commented under my channel. So that's very useful as well. So I can see, guys, I'm watching your comments. Okay, guys. So if you guys want to enter the giveaway, make sure you guys are subscribed and make sure you guys comment under at least 3 videos, guys. Okay. You have to be subscribed and you have to at least comment under 3 videos. Okay. So make sure you guys hit that like button as well, okay? Don't forget that. Hit that notification bell if JB Pritzker needs to hit the treadmill besides him acting like Trump is thinking about it. And you know what? Let me just make one more point. JB Pritzker, dude, you not living rent-free in Trump's head, okay? The only thing that, honestly, you need to be worried about is going to jail, okay? Because let's be honest, I don't really give a shit if JB Pritzker's a billionaire. I don't care if he's the governor. Look, they robbed Rob Blagojevich ass up, and Rob Blagojevich is my homie. I actually got his cell phone number. So, you know, shout out to Rob Blagojevich. You know, but bro, they will lock governors up too, and I'm hoping they do the same with JB Pritzker, dude. So you're gonna enjoy your last donut pretty soon, buddy. Peace.